Okay, hey everyone, just me again. Just thought I'd talk about my workmates. Well, no, not my workmates per se, but more like my working conditions and shit. Yeah, basically I'm working at a company called Shane English School, which is really good. They're a British company, so it's not Americanisms or anything, it's like actual English. And for the past week or so I've just been doing training with them. Yeah, I've worked with them before, so a lot of the stuff I already knew beforehand. But it's still nice to just, you know, get a refresher, because I don't remember, I remember how to teach English, I don't remember how to teach English the Shane way sort of thing. But yeah, this vlog is mainly going to be about like what the training week's been like, so, you know, let's get on with it. Yeah, it's really good. It's a really good course, basically. Well, not so much a course, mainly a schedule. The only shitty thing about it is that we had to wake up at, I think it was, I had to get there for 10 o'clock. It was 10 till 6. Now, half of you might be thinking, oh, 10 to 6, that's not bad, and the other half might be thinking, fucking hell. And to be honest, I'm going to have to get on with the latter part, because even though, you know, all you who are normal teachers do those sort of similar hours anyway, it's still long. Especially when half the time you're just sat there listening. But it was really good because there was actually opportunities for us to play games and whatnot and interact with each other, which was, you know, really good. But yeah, there were quite a few times me and workmates, we all went out drinking and whatnot, and it's really good because, to be honest, originally I had assumed that I was going to be stuck with people who are like, you know, afraid to mingle with other British people. You know, I was afraid I was going to get like the proper touristy type workmates where, you know, they've had enough of English speaking people back home and they just want to solely interact with Japanese people. But it really wasn't the case. These people are just genuinely nice people. I don't know whether it's due to nerves or anything, but they were just genuinely cool people, especially one of them crazy fools. Hopefully I'll tag him, Gerard, you complete man. Yeah, he's a bit of a crazy one. He's the one who was in the previous vlog. Yeah, I was out partying and whatnot. But no, everyone's just really good, especially when we found like a Irish pub. I know. We all went out one night and we found an Irish pub, and it was interesting because the decorations inside were proper British. I mean, it had like the Great Britain flag. It was just weird seeing an Irish pub run by Japanese people, the staff were obviously Japanese, and, you know, people sat down all quietly. So you think that we'd fit in, wouldn't you? But the thing is though, in this pub, it was like built for Japanese people, therefore we looked like giants when we walked in. Even the women in our group looked like giants when we walked in. And we were expecting to get kicked out straight away, but we didn't. We actually got allowed in to have a drink, you know, because we were sort of looking for a bar before. And we went into two, and, you know, as soon as we got in, they were like, no, 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 no. And, you know, one of them even said that they were closed or something like that when there were people in there drinking. Yeah, go figure. That's another subject for another vlog. But they were, yeah, it was a really nice bar, you know. I mean, we got in there. It's a little bit expensive. I think 700 yen. I don't know how much that is in pounds, but you know, X it if you want. 700 yen for one large beer, and that was pretty expensive. But the what do you call it? The head of the pub was the lady in the pink hair, and she was really cool. I mean, her English was funny, but it was cute more than funny, to be honest, because she was just trying to help the people in our group who couldn't speak Japanese. But at first they were a bit hesitant, you know, because there were so many of us and whatnot, but then they really lightened up halfway through. And foreigners and drunken salarymen don't really mix initially. However, drunk Japanese people and foreigners do mix, I have to admit. I mean, there were some guys behind us, and yeah, they were staring, granted, but then you catch their eye, and you just go, "What's up?" In Japanese or whatever, yo. And they'll say hi back, and then if they're drunk, they'll start talking to you. And once they do, it's like any other person, I mean, it's just, granted, you got to do it in Japanese. I mean, they were asking what's cheers in English and whatnot, and we were telling them it's cheers. I mean, that didn't make sense. In Japanese it's kanpai, but in English it's cheers. But yeah, and it was pretty crazy, mixing with random drunk Japanese people. But like I said, once alcohol or music is involved, color really doesn't matter in this country. So yeah, it's not even so much really that busy of a place, this guest house. So you get a couple of moments where the living room is empty and you practically do what you want and run around naked if you want. It probably gets around busy around 6 o'clock when everyone comes around to make their dinner, on the stove and whatnot. So yeah. Other than that though, really, that's all there is to say. Sorry the clarity of the video is up and down. I'm still trying to get used to this camera. So yeah, I'll speak to you later. Bye.